chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.
You know, it always helps to unmute your mic. Hey, welcome aboard Flying with Mike. What else would it be like if we didn't have little snafus like that? Hey, welcome in. We are going to try our hand at Lady Luck with the Herc. Yes, we have the C-130. We've actually flown it successfully from our last place, Dyess, Texas, up here to Cannon Air Force Base. So that went well. However, let me start this off in a little different way. Bringing in an overlay right now. We are going to, for the next few days, nearly a month, be raising money to help out the Marine Corps Relief Society. This was brought to my attention by the man behind the curtain at Pan Am Virtual, who also operates CVW 20 in DCS. I mentioned that on our flights, that if you join Pan Am, talk to us, especially the CEO. He'll get you going in DCS there with their squadron group, however it's delineated there. So, but anyway, folks, so you got the QR code, you got the shows what you can do. Also, if you just at any time hit !Marines, it'll bring up the information. Some of you may see in the chat, some may not, that has a link. If not, get a hold of me and I'll get you in line so you can donate. Great cause, folks. The Marine Relief Society, Navy and Marine. My bad. I get it. The Marines have to have somebody to take them somewhere. I'm surprised the Air Force isn't involved in this too, because we take them everywhere they want to go before everyone else gets there. But wait a minute, the Navy had to be there in the Air Force. Anyway, so, but yeah, they say they know where they're going, but it's really us that tell them. So, Duluth, crayons, love crayons. We have crayons where? I didn't know I brought crayons today. All right, so yes, I left your chat there. My apologies. Nobody seemed to be talking, so I kind of scadoodled and got this rolling. So I hope y'all enjoy. Now, we have not had a couple of good flights on stream with this plane. we're going to try to change that today. Today we're headed from, like I said, we're at Cannon Air Force Base in New Mexico. A lot of AC-130s and Ospreys are here, along with a few other aircraft not readily seen, and I don't mean that to sound Black Ops-ish, but no, they're just not normally seen flying into Air Force bases and such. You might see them down in Florida, definitely out here and towards Dreamland, which, by the way, is our destination, Nellis Air Force Base. So, I hope y'all can enjoy. Now, I originally thought this flight up to be in the um, 737 with Zebo, but I thought, you know what, this would be much better. And then after being approached by a spaceman, much better in a C-130. So, all right, quick aside, we still have had some connectivity issues. Bear with us. Hang in there, folks. It is beginning, I say this very loosely, to look like, because Chicago has just been as hammered as we have here in St. Louis with weather. They're more of the obviously windy kind. Windy City. Yeah, okay. If you have to explain a joke, it wasn't worth it. Where we here in St. Louis have just been inundated with a lot of rain. So between the two, I think that's where the connection issues are coming. So anyway, let's crawl up. This is the xhanger C-130. I'll put a link in there for it. I am really on the fence of highly recommending this. I mean, I recommend it to you C-130 guys, but it's just not all, there's just so much, little bit more that could go into it to help it out. At least bring it up to the, as I just learned, the Captain Sim version that I had in FSX. I heard the Captain Sim version that just released over in that other sim was horrible. So I don't mean the one for FSX and back was the one that in those days of Captain Sim, because the 727 was awesome. Spaceman was telling me how great the 707 was. Yeah, take a deep breath and we'll fly this one and hope for the best, and we'll hopefully do our best landing ever, or at least in the last two streams with it. We have learned keep the auto throttle off. It didn't disconnect into Dyess the first time when I pushed the button, making it troublesome, very troublesome. We did a couple donuts. Um, Trying to think, Sim Caesar would have been very proud of that landing. So, anyway, let's crawl up in here, take a look. You're going to see it's not the greatest um, in the world of cockpits. But hey, let's look at it on a positive note, folks. At least it's a C-130 in X-Plane. Better than the one we had in X-Plane 11 from X-Plane 10, but it could use some work. Or I think I heard someone once say it could use some love. A lot of love. And one other thing I have never been able to get to work, even setting up the short keys and all of that, the airdrop. Supposedly I can switch this on and we get airdropping with the doors open, all of that. That's not happened either. So, a lot of work. A lot of work has to go into it. So, but anyway, enough on that. Let's get into that. Get this thing started. It isn't all that hard to start. Little, I'm going to say complicated, but I'm sure a couple of flights, everything finally makes sense. Uh, to our defense, our flight from Little Rock to Dyess, I'm going to think took better part of a half hour to finally get it onto the FMS to fly. We're going to try and beat that record. No guarantees, but we're going to try. All right, so let's go. Oh, and that interesting thing that happened yesterday. Yesterday was a very bizarre day. You see the mouse maybe moving in the screen here. Well, it wouldn't do that when I was full screen in X-Plane 11, but it was able to click everything in my OBS window, which is what I use to stream with for those not streaming savvy. Oh, wait, like yours truly. But anyway, let's get going, shall we? All right, I'm going to pre-brief this up with Sim Toolkit, and I learned a lot yesterday, and I want to thank again Duluth Fly for taking the time and the patience in dealing with my setup. All right, so up here's our loadout, folks. We're going to be putting 18,700 pounds in it. We're going to be using the default loader. Believe it or not, that actually does work in many of the planes. Zero fuel weight, well, we're not going to deal with. Block fuel, 19,221 pounds. We'll get as close as we can. It equates to 85 people wanting to get to Vegas. Remember, what gets in Vegas stays in Vegas. And 1,700 pounds of cargo. We'll be departing runway 13. We'll see with the winds. That seems right. The 2-1 arrival, either left or right, I'm kind of shaky on that. The winds are, I don't know. I feel like we should come in from the south, unless that's something to do with Vegas International, which that could be why we can't. So this could turn into a tricky approach. 26,000 feet's where we're headed. In the wild blue yonder, off we go. And here, now, we have a different runway assignment, possibly. 210 at 15. I'm going to pull up something real quick here. I'm looking at the airport chart. 2121. Heck, I could go off runway 22. I think that's what we're going to do. Scratch runway 13 for runway 22, unless ATC tells me not a chance. And that's always a possibility and where to go with that idea. 210 at 15, gusts up to 19, and we've got 10 miles of visibility. Yeah, I'd say we have that out the window. Few clouds up there at 19,000 feet, and might want to wear a scarf today, folks. It's 33 degrees outside. Oh, wait, that's Celsius. Disregard, it's 91. All right, here's where I'm talking about Nellis. Um, yeah. It's a direct crosswind, folks. So truly, either way, I guess coming in this way, we're out of the flow for Vegas International. So I guess it would be better. We'll see what they actually deem. They probably tell us, go away. We only deal with Vegas. Go away. You go. 120 at 11, 10 miles visibility, clear skies. Little warmer at 38 degrees. No snow in the forecast. 2984 for the altimeter in Vegas. All right, we've already pre-filed. We're coming online. We're Sim Air Force 18. And you're in your friendly C-130 Herc. Dun, dun, dun. And they just gave us a squawk, so we'll keep that up there. I'll bring that in here. I might have to reposition some things as we go because of the new overlay for about a month. And I think we're going to... I really, truly hope you guys do some donating, great cause, the Navy Marines Relief Society. Just great bunch of people. So open those wallets and give them what you can, folks. What God impresses upon you. So, all right. Let's get going. All right, let me bring that in here real quick. Yeah, I think we're going to have to resize a couple things. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Nothing major, folks. Nothing major at all. And then I'll get that X pilot. The only reason it's there, folks, is for some strange reason when it is not up, guess what? You guys can't hear ATC. Now, I'm not going to say that's a bad thing. Um, as long as RKD's not here. There we go. That'll work. All right, like I said, bear with me. I had to do a little resizing here. But, yeah, you guys wouldn't be able to hear them. So, all right, so how do we get this thing going? Well, let's take a quick tour here in the cockpit. Starting with, okay, first off, let's look outside. Oh, wait a minute. Why aren't any of the doors open? Well, you gotta open them inside. So what you do, come in here, go over to the pilot's left side, and you're gonna find crew door, raise, lower, and I always, well, you can't turn the pump on, huh? And there's the rest of our fun little gizmos. I mean, there's a little bit of love that could be done here, folks, to help this out. Your jump panel, y'all know that looks a little different in real world. All right, now let's look outside. Now you see all of the fun stuff. The pallets and all. Oh, yeah, I got rid of the sign. That's right. Oh, wait, wait a minute. Why is only half? Is the crew members here? Oh, they are. Hang on. Eeyore's in the house. All right, so we want to hide the co-pilot, hide the flight engineer, hide the navigator. We'll display the sign and hide the wing pods. Sound good? And he still doesn't have a sign. Oh, yeah, he does. All right, I like the slick wing C-130. Now, granted, when you fly like to Antarctica or over to Europe, yeah, you're going to have to put the fuel tanks on. Other than that, I really like this. It just looks better with the tanks on or off. But this is what it looks like, folks, with all the doors open. Not a lot of flashy eye candiness. You get wheel chocks and all of that good stuff, but it's kind of like set up for an air show. It could be what you want. Hey, he's the designer. How he would love to see it. Must be from Ohio. It's where I was in the Air National Guard. Springfield, to be exact. And my guess, Mansfield. I think that's what the tale says. Mansfield and Youngstown. And so, yeah, that's how that works. It's just this little red dot. All right, let's go down and, oh, wait, no, we're done with this. Wait a minute, let me look down here. Some speed limitations for us to know and weights. So if you ever, wonder, it's right there. Hey, hang on, let me get rid of that so it doesn't screw with us. There we go. Head over here. Let's, you know what? We're just going to start it up. All right. Obviously, first thing we got to do, folks, turn the battery switch on. Click. Now, that's going to do a lot of things. So that on these very chilly 30 and 31 degree days, we can get the heat going in here. APU's firing up. Actually, in this aircraft, it's a ground. Oh, I can't remember the T. It's a GTC. It's a little different. It's an APU for all intrinsic purposes, but it actually it's actually called something different. And um, some Captain Sim in FSX got it right, and a Century of Flight. Okay, let's get the gen on the bus. And we'll get the air conditioning going with the bleed. Oh, the bleed was already open. My bad. And that's for the engine bleeds. All right, now cold weather. You want to run your nacelle heat right now. Warm weather, it's not really a big issue. But cold, in Captain Sim, you almost always had to run it. In this plane, we're going to run enrichment, which I never had to in Captain Sim. Again, different planes, different strokes for different folks. Okay, come down to the lower half of the overhead, flip on the fuel tanks. Oh wait, you know what? Hold this thought. Why don't we fuel the payload and fuel? Flight, edit, weight and balance. Sim brief, where are you hiding? Right here. View. All right, so we want, is this the right one? 18,700. All right, and just so everyone knows, we had a little hiccup. It'll be back up shortly. Folks, if it disconnects, just hang tight. It reconnects pretty quick. That way we can keep going. Unfortunately, yes, it is making a lot of videos. Good note here, the YouTube video that I do have also being made to upload afterwards will be one video. So we'll get that going after the flight. All right, so should be back up and running here. Click. All right, and there's 18,700. Click. And we want how much fuel? I'm going to go with 29,000 just because I like the number. Enough to make sure we're good. Okay, and then once you've done that, always make sure to apply the changes. Looks like our voice, we completely, my end dropped. It wasn't the server for Twitch, it was my end. Because Twitch did it again. See what's going on here. Anyway, we're going to continue on, and if the stream keeps doing this, the stream will keep doing this. But right now, it looks like everything's okay with VATSIM, but we did drop off VATSIM for a few seconds. Okay, and let's see here. I got lost where we were. Okay, we just fueled. Let's go back up to the fuel panel now. Crank it up. All right, got the cross feeds on. All right, so we are ready to start up. All right, this upload thing, I think, also is part of it with Spectrum, and hopefully they'll begin to listen to people. All right, so let's go. We've got the FMC to program. Okay, we're on, we're on. Why? Oh, I know why. The avionics switch is not on. That's located right here. Now we have avionics. Then over here we'll come up one. You're going to find you have to click here, folks, a lot. All right, so let me pull up the FMC, go to Route Menu, Company, click, cool. All right, and the reason I do company routes, it just gets me out of here, but this is a very simple flight plan. Let me just page down. You're going TCC, then we're going to get on the J76 to Tanner, to Boulder, I'm sorry, yeah, to Boulder, New Mexico, or correction, Nevada, and then we line up for 2-1. Pretty decent, pretty easy run. Just gonna do this over here because it's annoying me. There we go, and we're just gonna go from here. All right, so once you have your flight plan, bear with me, I lost OBS, there it is. Let's bring in charts. Okay, we're going to be departing 1-3, so oh, I don't have my airplane up on here. Why is that? Okay, I'm over here. Oh, that's right, I did do that because I thought maybe we'll be taking off up here. Okay, so we'll just taxi out, down the ramp, out Echo, onto the runway, and out 1-3. Okay, I don't think winds are a major value. Nope, 170, that'll work. All right, so clear that. All right, so the route is then, there are no departures out of here. There are some approaches to the runway at Nellis, but no stars, which are standard terminal arrival routes for Nellis. Bunch for Vegas International. Most of you may know that already, but not for Nellis. All right, so we're going to go to Flutie. Then we're going to go to we're going to Flutie, and then Albuquerque, and then PGS and N. Something tells me my flight plan's a little different with regard to VATSIM. Wonder why. Oh well, we'll improvise on the way if we have to. Okay, so over here, and why is that here? Hang on a second, let me check something. Unload, flights, import. Why am I not getting it? Okay, we're going to go a different route. Cancel. New flight. KCVS, Cannon Air Force Base, add. We're just going to build it real quick here, KLSV. Boom. Our alternate. This is bizarre. How am I getting two different flight plans? Huh. know what? I am just going to unload it. Here we go. We'll just... wrong one. Oh, there we go. All right, now we're on track. TCC to FTI to Tanner. Okay, and you can follow along real quick. It's not long to Boulder, and then we're in. Okay, so we're departing. Runway 13, I always execute and check. We're going to arrive. Actually, let's hold off. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a runway change, and we can do that en route. All right, on the GPS, let's go flight plan. Select, enter. All right, and it's on the same one. Good. All right, so that'll work here and here. Man, I feel like I'm blowing people out. I guess I'm not. Okay. Just feels like that in my ears. Um, so we've got everything set up. There's no procedures out of here. Pumps are readied. We're ready to go, folks. APU's been on. Head over here. Close the plane up. Click, click, and click. All right, so sorry for the distractiveness here. We're ready to go as soon as we're buttoned up. And radios checked. Okay, now we are in common traffic frequency area. What you do here, we're going to try it, but I don't think they have one in the database. Okay, try that again. I'm on messages. Yeah, it's not pulling anything up. All right. We'll get our transponder on. And they want us on 0772. Mode C, everything's showing good to transmit. And we are ready to go, folks. Nerd with Wings, it's going fair to partly cloudy. The connection issues continue. So hopefully that'll work itself out one day. Initial altitude 26. Oh, what am I doing? That was yeah, not thinking it through all the way. 3008. All right, altitude we set here. Okay, I'm only going to use this as a bug. I am not turning on auto throttle. Not doing it. Nope, 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 nope. And I think we're ready to go. Get charts out of the way. Hey, RKD, what's up? What's up? What's up? Here we go with the C-130 to Vegas. Nellis, that is. All right. Now, what I found with this plane, that was weird. Got to turn the enrichments to normal, and you don't have to do that in the FSX version of Captain Sim. I know you're all going, why do you keep saying it that way? Because I've been told it's horrible what came to the dark side of flight simming. Oh, I know why it didn't start. My bad. Now you can turn them all on or you can do them one at a time, folks. The fuel valves. That is up to the pilot in command. Alright, and you can see we're ready to go once the engines are up and running. I'm curious, can I see the engines? I can see that one, okay. Alright, let's crank up number uno. We'll deal with this little animal here in a second. And again, just for people tuning in right now, we're going to taxi forward, head down to the south, hang to the right, and then get on the runway. Actually, we could probably take off there. Let's do it the right way. I know, they're all going, huh? Is this flying with Mike, right? Alright, now I'm going to come in here and deal with this like I said we would. Alright, so I'm going to turn NDBs, VOR waypoints, airports for now. Keep it at TCAS, and then I'm going to bring it up on the range. Okay. I don't really see a difference between map and nav. Let me try something. Nope. Okay, I was just thinking, no, that's what I get for thinking. Alright, we're ready to taxi. Common traffic frequency, by the way, folks, is normally the tower frequency. Here, that's 120.4. Alright, we're ready to go. Okay. Alright, let's get up here. We do have a couple of things I need to do. Generators on. Bleeds. lights open. And we'll turn the generator off, bleed off, APU off. A lot of times in the Hercs, they don't turn them off. We would normally turn this one on, but it's not on. Okay. Everything is not working in this thing. So, alright, so for us, nav lights should have been on, beacon should be on. De-ice pan. It's a little different. I know, guys. Welcome to flight simming. And this one, at least it's a version we can at least use. Barely, but you know. Taxi lamp on. And off we go to the runway. Actually, we're going to hold position. Give me a second to fire up the ACARS. Seems like it takes forever to load. There we go. KLSV. We're not going to be a gunship, although that would be fun. I've flown them and on profile, and yeah, they are a bunch of fun. Not today. All right, there we go. Let's try that again, folks. Alright, so we're going to fly off on runway 13. Alright, and then we'll proceed direct. So, hope you all had a great week. It's been a challenging one here at Flying with Mike. Um, Mainly the connectivity issues. I know we've had at least 2 or 3 drops and backups. So, all I can recommend, folks, for those of you out there right now, if it drops, just stay. It will come back. We're still determining, is it St. Louis Spectrum, which is our internet provider's problem? That's me. My aim, possibly the computer here, um, or the servers in Chicago that we're into. That could be the cause. So we're trying. Both cities have been hammered by good old weather. We all know Chicago had a lot of tornadoes a couple of weeks ago, especially at both big airports, O'Hare and Midway. So who knows which one it is. I can tell you this, that the internet went down, well, started what it's doing right after a small, comparatively small, actually it was small, pop-up thunderstorm came through our little neck of the woods, dumped a little bit of rain on top of the 7 inches we got the week and a half before, and that's when it all started. So your guess is as good as mine. I lean to that event being the culprit. Others think it's Chicago or our internet provider directly here. And that, we got 7 inches, which means a lot of the area here got a lot of rain. So everywhere, we all know, flooding is prone everywhere when you get rains of that magnitude. So that's what's going on with this. That's why we've been having such issues. We tried doing some reconfigurations of my OBS stream through Twitch. Why did it just do that? Yesterday, had a pretty good stream last night. We dropped, like we did here, a couple of times, but eventually it did pretty good. Am I comfortable going on an 18-hour Singapore, JFK, Singapore, or vice versa? No. I've actually had VATSIM timeout once. So, and I don't know if that was frame rate related, so before we jump on anything, that could have been a frame rate issue. Although no warnings came up on a frame rate issue. So, things are a little dicey at the Flying with Mike headquarters. As is my flying with the C-130. So, we're slowly making our way to the runway. This airplane is just out to just make us take an hour to get airborne. So I think we have some other issues with it, flight model wise, and that wouldn't surprise me. So, but again, with this aircraft, you do have a little bit of care in taxiing. With everything so close, it's easy to get her to start rocking and rolling. You find that very prevalent in Captain Sim. With the, again, FSX version, not the one, or not this new thing that I've heard is horrid. Not being in that world, not planning ever to be, Yeah. Alright, here we go, folks. And Cannon Air Force Base traffic, Sim Air Force 18, C-130 departing runway 13. And let's see if this time I actually remember to go to Unicom after takeoff and a few minutes getting out. Alright, we're clear for takeoff. Lights are on, flaps set, and here we go. What is going on with you? Alright, here we go. Rotate and get off the ground. Whoa, she really gears up. Okay, bear with. According to what I read, we should now be okay, I would not expect it to turn that way to TCC, but we'll see how it does. Alright, now I'm gonna try and set this thing vertical speed a lot better than what it's doing. Kind of watching it, trying to figure out which one is not following. do circles. It's not even wanting to climb. Let me try one course. I'm going to just get a bearing 338. We'll see if we finally go direct. Be doggone, it's actually going to get on a course. Hey, we're starting to learn it. Told you folks, this autopilot, do not go with auto throttle. You'll regret it unless you set it to 0. You'll regret it. Let's see if it turns on course. TCC is Tucum carry is 1360. I'm going to go ahead and dial it in. Looks like we're turning to course. Okay, I think we finally figured it out. It only took about, what, 360s to get it finally right. Okay, what did we learn? I'll tell you. Alright, this is where it gets a little confusing, right up in here. Okay, this is your auto, well, you know what, I am going to read from what little documentation. That's the other downside to this airplane, lack thereof, like many. And I hate to blast flight simmers, but documentation is always lacking. Bear with me, I'm getting everything back in place here. Oh, Sim 63 up in the air in Minneapolis, or at least on the A-cars. Always love seeing that. That's one of my goals, folks, is to move you from the armchair into the cockpits, be it real world, which would be outstanding, or at a minimum, flight sim world. Alright, first off, let me just kind of work my way over here. Landing lights off. Okay. Now, the manual that comes with it, like I said, is a bit on the I did not see that. Hang on a second. Let me see what they refer to. Screenshots. All right, and bear with me here, folks. Okay. In that folder. Well, I'll be doggone, there is a checklist. Okay, there is such an animal. Okay. Bear with me, folks. I'm trying to hopefully get things rearranged. Anyway, now, the autopilot. That is not covered. There is a pretty good checklist. It's a text document, so you all may want to razzmatazz it up, whatever. But if you... Now, let's get in here. Yeah. Now, the what are they calling? L100-30 is the civilian version lettering. C-130H is also the stretch, which I don't think this one is. I actually think it's... Let's take a look. No, this is the normal E, I think. They have, anyway, the H and the L100 have the glass panels. The E does not, which is the stubbier one, like this. Anyway, even though it says H, I don't get it. Alright. The one thing I don't like is making sure before I speak and get told you didn't read the manuals. Okay, so to use the autopilot with the FMS, which is the switch delineated GPS 1. Okay, so here I see where we screwed up. All right, got it. All right, so to use the autopilot, make sure the flight director is in auto. If you're using pilot, obviously this is the one we're going to use. GPS 1 is the FMS. GPS 2, which is on the co-pilot or over here, that will turn on your use of the going to VLOC from VLOC to GPS on the 530 here. Okay. Beyond that, it's simple, but it's not simple in my opinion. And again, the auto throttle, don't use. The actual real plane does not really have it. So how did they get it? I love, I know I'm reading and looking, and where are they getting some of this stuff? Okay, well, maybe I have to go to Plane Maker. Okay. Not comfortable using it, but if I have to, I'll give it a try with a copy. Oh, sorry, folks. Ears itched. Alright, I think we're at 26. Oh, we're still climbing. Alright, we're on our way, folks. But anyway, one more time to reiterate, to utilize the autopilot, you just simply go flip the flight director from on to auto, select GPS 1, and that will allow you to track off your FMS. Right there. If you use the co-pilot, you'll be able to use the 530. That makes a lot of no sense, but it is what it is. I want to try something. And this is again how you set up your airplane. If you want the JATOs on, you don't want the slick wings, you want the crew members. You don't have to display the sign. That's the thing you use. Now, if you're in the L30, which you'll find, I believe you'll find that one actually in the military aircraft. You find this one in the cargo. I haven't figured that one out either, folks. So, patience is a virtue with this plane, it looks like, especially on landing. The airdrop feature, according to the manual, hang on. Okay. All right, to enable this, you got a neat little switch right here. And you need to add a button or to your joystick or assign a keyboard button to drop weapon. I've yet to find that in my keystrokes. So, then there's a button. The button itself will light up green. So, again, if you're familiar with Playa, you can add more packages to drop. So, I don't know, how it all works. I have yet to get it to work. So, anyone very familiar with this plane would like to take a day or 2 or 3 to teach me. No, just kidding. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, we're at 24,000. climbing up to cruise at 26, and now it says the max is 26,000, which is bunk in a C-130, but it might be true in this flight model. So the aircraft can cruise close to 30,000. I know for sure. Alright, TCAS, as you can see, does work. Got traffic off to our 230 to 2 to 230, and probably way above us, unless... Now, we have, I have been remiss, folks. We've been over an hour into it, and I've only mentioned it once. So I am going to kind of take a break from the actual part here, get into the more important reason today's flight's on. We're raising money with CW20. It's a combined naval marine DCS squadron. DCS being Digital Command. We are raising money for the, well, let me just bring it in, ! Marines. And we're raising money for the Navy Marine Corps Relief Society. So we would really appreciate if you help out. We just stalled. So we found as high as it will go, folks. Yeah, we're going to have to drop down to 24. Well, you know what? Let me try something. Alright, well, we'll keep trying, but I think we'll stay now no higher than 24 with this plane. Alright, back to the big reason for the flight. And, hang on, are we on course? No, we are not. Why not? That's why. All right, we're on a charity flight, folks, flying again, like I said, for the Navy Marine Corps Relief Society. We are doing this in conjunction with CVW20. They're a virtual flight squadron in DCS, and we are not going to make this altitude. So check it out. Oh, thanks, RKD. But anyway, check out the link there, folks, and we would sure appreciate the giving. The Navy Marine Corps Relief Society, they do such wonderful things for the soldiers, sailors, and soldiers coming back. Hang on a second. trying to. Their mission is to provide, in partnership, financial education and assistance to the members in the naval services. So they're helping out family members, they're helping out survivors when in need, and to receive and manage funds to administer other programs. So there's a couple of links you can click into to find out more about them. But I'm just clicking in here to see what all I can find out. But basically, the gist of the whole thing is they help out naval and marine personnel coming back to help them readjust into I don't want to use a C into the world, because their world was a little different than ones that people that have no clue about the military live, and they've got a little bit. So they offer them loans, they offer them emergency travel if needed, nurses if needed. They're just there for these service members. They really could use your help. So again, anytime I'm streaming, it's !Marines. We're going to be doing this till about the middle part of August, and love for you all to help out. We also have at the top a little tracker up here as to where we are. We're looking for 2,000 folks, but whatever you can give would be just awesome. But the total campaign we're running, we're looking for 2,000. Got a QR code up there for you. We got link, like I said, by just clicking !Marines. Check them out, folks. What a great organization. All right, folks, and please, really, give with your heart there, folks. They really could use your help. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just focus in on 24,000. 26 is just being too parsnickety to us, so. And we'll build up, well, we have built up some speed. Flaps are indeed up. Just making sure I didn't accidentally leave them out. So let's just continue on. We've got about an hour and a half to Vegas and our arrival into Nellis.
Poor favor, pay favor. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Oh, there's Mike. What's up, Mike?
What's up?
He cometh into the channeleth.
Yes, he does this. I was just showing Mike. I was just showing the lith actually stuff that I was creating on my stream stuff.
Let me show my plane still. Okay.
Make sure that your plane's still up in the air.
Yeah. Up in the air. Make sure my plane's up, and there you go.
But yeah, you should definitely. So look at my screen.
Copy,
I'll show you what
he
I've
was
been
copying
doing.
me. Okay.
Okay.
He was copying me. He stole the Southwest font, by the way.
No, I found it online. It's an open source.
Is it really?
Believe it or not. Yeah, it's open source.
All right.
I can send you the file, but So yeah, this is what the one of the things looks like. Then I got the full flight thing because we are gonna have a full flight tonight.
Carry on. Carry on. My bad.
You thought it was crayons? Why'd you think it was crayons?
I have crayons in the brain apparently. I don't
God.
know.
And then this is the flight time.
Yeah,
This is my starting soon
that is so cool.
screen. I
Where did you
created
get that
this.
font? Where did you get that? Where the thing is?
It's called Skyfun. I can send you that as well.
Okay.
So that's the starting soon, and then this is the teaser for Southwest Virtual.
Nice.
You haven't seen like the full thing, but it's a whole 3 minutes of like really nice stuff that they did.
Wow.
Like this is all like, so this is a combination of clips that somebody made.
Blue says she'll take crayons, please.
I'll take crayons. You get free crayons instead of carry-ons. You get free crayons.
I don't know why I thought that's a crayon.
And then this is my intermission screen, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I created the ticket thing. My live screen's kind of just basic with elevate text.
Yeah, I get it.
My deboarding screen.
Mm-hmm.
And then the end screen is just basically like a replay, essentially, is what that is.
Okay,
It's
that's
the
cool.
replay.
That's really cool,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Really nice.
I do that sort of stuff. Like that's
Oh, you
kind of my...
you do a damn good job at it. I'll put you that much. Oh, by the way, Mike, are you on VATSIM, Mike?
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna meet you there, maybe. If you haven't.
I am struggling, but we're getting there.
Okay, because I'm in the C. What is it? What would have been? It's not Air Force 2. If anybody's watching from Sim Air Force, it's not Air Force 2. It's what Air Force 2. It's one of their little C-40s or C-43s or C-30, whatever it is.
I saw you on Sim Air Force, but of course, called you Sim Air Force 63. I think is what you are.
Yeah, I'm some. What am I? Sim Air Force 63. My call sign on Twitch.
Bird?
Oh, my call sign. Bird 63. Yeah, I'm Bird 63.
I don't know if we'll get there at about the same time or not, but
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
How you enjoying that one?
What, this plane?
Yeah.
I love it. Didn't take me long to figure it out at all.
Good deal.
Yeah, it's really easy. There is one caveat though. I need to figure out if somehow or another air traffic control comes on and tells me to go direct. I have no idea how to go direct.
Oh.
Come on.
We'll
you don't know
work
how
you
to do
through
that.
It's just like I think it's direct right here, maybe like that, and then you push. I don't know.
Yeah, if you push direct, then it'll pull up your fixes ahead and just find it and click it.
Okay.
Put it in or whatever. I'd have to see what you got, but yeah, we can get you there.
Well, let's see 6.
And
Nope.
folks, I am going to take a quick break and assist my wife in getting groceries.
You do that. Go.
Be right back.
Oh, I'm gonna
Oh.
send this in screenshots, by the way.
Who's mine or his?
And his Discord.
Okay.
And Mike's Discord. Check this out. This is what I was doing this morning
Let's
as
see
well.
Screenshots.
I
I gotta find it. Mike, yes, Mike is streaming, yes. Where are those screenshots? Derp. Okay, there you go. What you got?
check that out.
Cool.
That's a little bit of a kind of little thumbnail what I did with that
That's
was
pretty slick. I like that.
Well, that was one of those things that all I did was literally load up the 737 on the runway, full ready to go, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And used my flight control replay.
Yeah.
Recorded.
By the way, Blue says he asked you when you stream and he followed you.
Well, I'm gonna be streaming tonight for the Summer Sizzle FNO. We're doing, me and another viewer doing shared flight deck from Dallas Love over to Vegas. I mean, he's more than welcome to fly with us. I mean, let's get like a whole bunch of people.
Right.
Yeah, we're trying to get a bunch of people out of Dallas Love as possible.
Yeah. Hmm.
That's our goal. I'm hoping that we can, because that would be awesome to be able to do.
Right.
Oh, so y'all
Blue,
have probably
he
watched.
wants to know. But Blue wants to know if there'll be crayons on your stream.
There. So you get free crayons. Yes,
God.
you get free crayons. Sadly,
Wow. You guys are
um,
mean. You guys are absolutely incredibly mean.
we're very accommodating on Southwest.
You guys are incredibly mean. Wow.
Yeah, we're very accommodating. That's for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, yeah, we're flying it. I'm flying it at least with Southwest Virtual tonight. Like at least like on the A cars.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be like really busy. So that's gonna be one of those fun things where we're probably gonna wait forever for our
Yeah.
clearances,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
knowing how everything's going, but I'm hoping we get full ATC on the way in because that'd
Okay,
be
Blue. Hold on a second. Blue. There will be crayons. You just won't have the purple crayon. You will be restricted from having the purple crayon. There. I said.
no.
Okay.
Here's the thing: is yes, we have crayons, but it's only the blue, blue, red, and yellows
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, blue, red, and yellow. We can't
because
have
it's
any other. It's,
Southwest colors.
yeah, someone from Wild Southwest is watching you right now. They're going, "That guy's got a good idea."
That's a good idea. We should start supplying crayons.
We should give crayons to the kids in the early blue, red, and yellow.
Only red, blue, and yellow.
Red, blue, and yellow.
Hey, Southwest, if you're watching, please. That would be a smart idea.
Right? No shit.
That'd be smart, honestly.
I know that'd be so fucking hilarious. Oh god.
No. It's like, because here's the thing is, because I live in Dallas, so I'm not that far from Southwest headquarters. So
Mhm.
like, here's my business pitch for you, okay? You
Yep.
order crayons, but specifically only order red, yellow, and blue to match
Right.
your colors. And they'd be like,
Ha,
ah,
ha. Blue
yeah.
says actually funny shit. They used to do that.
It's a funny story they used to do that. Really?
Hold on. He just went into a 90-second ad break. Give him a minute.
Yeah, I'm in a
Okay.
ad break. Well, that's pretty
They
cool.
gave me those. They gave me those three colors.
They gave me those three colors.
Oh my god.
Bro, that was like that would be really
That was
fun.
like 15 years ago. Is this?
Oh shit. Did your stream just cut out?
No, I hiccuped. That's fine.
Oh. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Now it's wanting to do stuff.
Mm.
Why am I so tired though?
I was exhausted earlier. Now
You
look
know-
at me. I'm wide fucking awake.
It's like I gotta probably chug down some Monster here in a minute or some coffee.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna need it for tonight. Because I'll be on comms almost the whole entire time tonight.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, because it's gonna be fun.
Well, I bet. Oh, by the way, for those of you who I completely oblivious to this, I am part of a fundraising, raising donations for the military. This thing up here was it that thing.
The Navy Marine Corps Relief Society.
Thank you, Mike. Mike, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody about that because I don't have a clue.
Yeah,
I do have. Go
we're
ahead.
both raising. Duluth, are you streaming or not?
I am.
Yeah, we're both raising money. We were asked by the CEO of Pan Am Virtual, who also runs CVW-20 in DCS. That's a naval squadron, and asked us to try to help raise money with them to support the Navy Marine Corps Relief Society. they help people. Hang on a second. Just got a news flash. Oh, okay. Nothing to be concerned with. But they're very much into helping the service members for the Navy and Marines when they come back if they need quick loans, any kind of nursing. If for some reason they need emergency travel, they step in. They're just there as a big helping outreach for the seafaring
Man, if I broke,
Marines.
I'd do that.
And
So,
if you want to donate in Michael's, I think you said it's in Marines. Mine's exclamation point Navy.
mine's
So
exclamation point Marines.
right, and
And
in mine,
yeah.
exclamation point Navy.
But feel folks click that link that for the Tilt
I'm
Fly
sorry.
account, and you guys could really help them out. They really could use the help.
Yeah, if you can spare about I mean whatever. I mean you don't. There's no obligation or requirement to do so in my stream. Not I would assume not in
Nope,
either
not
in.
on mine either.
Yeah. So, but if you do, if you can, please. It's a lengthy goal, but it's exclamation point Navy in my chat, and it's exclamation point Marines in Mike's chat. We're both the same. We both have the same link. We both have the same connections. Mine. But if you could, if you have if you have a spare $1 or $5 that you
Check
can
your
just throw.
couches, folks. There's always money hiding
Oh yeah.
under the
Oh yeah.
cushions.
There's always chains that I can never use now because everything's going cashless.
Yeah. So yeah.
So, but anyway, anything you can give, folks, we'd love to have you. And real quick,
Yeah.
Azul Leaf 915, thanks for following Flying with Mike. We sure appreciate you on board. And thanks for hanging in with us.
Yeah. That's
Oh
my.
no.
Oh, it's Nerd.
Nerd! What's up,
up?
nerd?
Nerd. Nerd is the word. Nerd. Okay, I'm gonna stop now.
Yeah, stop while you're ahead there,
I
Duluth.
am.
Stop while you're ahead
They
I
are
there.
is.
gaining
I
people.
have.
They must be coming from Duluth from his singing. Oh.
Ouch. Jeez, I am just getting left and right over here. Wow.
Oh man. How's everybody doing today?
Oh,
I'm doing good.
We're doing
just
fair.
working. Just working. I was just working on my overlays before tonight's massive stream that I'm doing.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be massive, huh?
Dude, we're doing the Summer Sizzle FNO tonight. Like, it's gonna be
Yeah, it's
crazy.
gonna be nightmarish.
Yeah.
That's why I'm getting my flight out of the way, and I'm not. This is why I'm doing my flight now, because I'm going to be on another stream tonight. I'm at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, or daylight savings time, or however you want to put it. I'm going to be on that one black guy, his stream. We're going to be talking about 90s music. She's gonna sidewind me into judging, and we're going to be doing a top tier list of 90s music, and since he says, since you're such the aficionado of 90s music, we're going to see what you can do and see how you can do it. So this ought to be good.
Well, that'll be fun.
All right, Azul. Yeah, I thought you were funny. You were following already too, and we are headed.
I thought you were funny already.
Yep,
I'm
I know.
sorry.
English can be a difficult language.
English 2.0 is failing now. Yeah.
But
English
we're headed to Nellis Air Force Base in Vegas.
That's where I'm heading to. I'm also heading to Nellis, and we're both on VATSIM. I left from Minneapolis, St. Paul, and I'm due in at 22. What does that say? 20. I can't read that. 22:37. So yeah. Yeah. Go figure on that. Whatever that is.
But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be doing It's Dallas Love to Vegas tonight.
There
gonna
you
be a
go.
light, but you know, it is what it is. You know,
Tis is what it is.
tis is what it is.
Yes.
We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. It's the first
Mm.
time I'm actually able to do an FNO with no issues.
Zul's like, did he just tell me I'm not funny? I mean, he's not wrong, but
I mean, he's not wrong.
that's funny. That's good.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god. Oh.
And
So
I
do we
might
need,
join in.
do we
I
need to
haven't
apply
decided yet.
aloe? Do we need to apply aloe to your burn right there, Azul?
Oh. Wow. So, Mike, you might join in the FNO?
I might.
Really?
I
Oh
haven't.
my god.
I have to wait and clear a couple things, see when we get back from dinner and all. But yeah, I might.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I think it's 2300 Zulu is what, 6?
Let's see. I'm in
Central?
Central, so 23 would be 6.
I'm doing at I can't read that. It's so goddamn small. Anybody hang on. Yeah, 2236 Zulu is what I'm doing. What are you doing, Mike?
I'm not getting a good time anywhere. Let me try. I know one.
Are you even
place.
off the ground yet?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We did a few
He's-
circles. We did this trying to get autopilots to finally kick on and work, and
Okay.
it's a
Oh, that's right.
challenging plane.
That's right. You're in the C-130, aren't you?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Let's see what Similware
Man,
says for
I
me.
cannot wait till like Kansas City Center decides to do another FNO.
Oh boy. They're never
Because-
online, by the way.
You know what's
Yeah, they
wait,
are.
wait, what?
You just gotta be.
You just gotta go in, yeah.
You just got. Here's the thing: is we've had we've had some issues within the Arctic recently.
Mm-hmm.
We lost our our webmaster had messed up everything
On
Our-
purpose or by accident?
on purpose
Oh.
before he dipped up and left, and
Oh,
then
really?
we lost our our deputy air traffic manager.
Yeah.
So VATUSA 1 had to take over.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
hard. Okay.
And so we lost them, and then with the borking of the website, also borked out our TeamSpeak and our Discord.
Mm.
We've been essentially trying to get they've been trying to get everything back up and running, get our new training system updated.
Oh my gosh.
Stuff. I mean,
Now,
it's
who are you with again? Who are you with again?
Kansas City Arctic.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like so they had a lot of issues with their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So what they're doing right now is they're trying to get everything back up and running.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they've already got the website back up and running. It's a brand new one now.
Yeah.
But it's been a fun time, but I mean, everybody's slowly coming back now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're gonna have more staffing out of places, because like you'll have, obviously, you have Jeff
No.
Fabiano who goes in and does St. Louis ground all the time, and there's a lot of traffic when Jeff is on.
Mm-hmm.
You get people like me that'll just go in, and I'll get probably like 10 to 20 planes, and not, every single time that I'm on ground or
Right.
something. In between me and Jeff, we're both doing our S2 ratings right now. We're working on our tower ratings. So that's going to open up more doors for more things to come, Like people
Right.
can like go on down below us. Like I could be on Kansas City Tower and Jeff can be on St. Louis Tower.
Mm-hmm.
And you could have somebody down below, and it really adds more slot to that.
Right.
But I mean, right now we're just hurting because of everything that happened. People don't agree with the new with the new GCAP that they're doing now.
Really?
GCAP, basically what happens now is, instead of it being where you have like S1 major, S1 minor, S1 major, you have now S1 tier 1, S1 tier 2.
Mm-hmm.
How those work is, so instead of, it's flip flopped now, where Kansas City MCI used to be our major, but now St. Louis is our major. So
Oh,
it's kind of swapped over, and that's the reason why some of the guys have left, because they were like, screw this, we don't like this. But
right.
and I talk with, it's funny because me and Chris Robbie are like fucking like, best friends at this point. Like
Mm-hmm.
stuff, like he told me, he's like, yeah, I mean, that's what had happened. Like, the reason why people left was because they didn't agree with all of that. And he
Yeah.
says that he doesn't really agree with it, but he's not going to let that get in the way of being ATM anyways.
Yeah.
He was like that he's going to cope with it. And, I'm like, hey, do what you got to do.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, if,
I thought about trying to be ATC, and now that I'm thinking about it, I might go to. I mean, if it's one of the easier ones to go to, I might just try to reapply for the what do you call it, for to be ATC in Kansas City.
dude, I'm going to tell you this is,
Hmm.
you want how easy it is at Kansas MCI, like whenever you
Mm-hmm.
get whenever you work on your ground training
Yeah.
for MCI,
Hmm.
it's like super easy, because here's the thing is, so with St. Louis,
Yeah.
how St. Louis works is, you have to know whether or not um you have to know whether which SIDs are client vias and which ones are just are maintaining this amount. Hold on,
Right.
I'm gonna switch over to my PC again. Hold on,
Okay.
one sec. Um, thing wants to, like, Discord wants to stop being a bug for a minute.
Hmm.
Okay, there we go.
There you go. I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. So, um, the best part about about doing it at MCI is the fact that, like, starting out, especially with it being a tier 1 facility, instead of having that kind of have it like starting out at STL, is at St. Louis, you have to know whether it's a client via or if it's a maintain 10,000 or something like that.
Right.
With MCI, it's always just climb via sit, essentially.
Okay.
My
Yeah.
was my biggest kind of if whenever I came into it, because I was like, what in the world? Why is it that we're doing a why is it that we're doing um St. Louis first and not MCI? It's the
Right.
same,
Because
a little
go ahead.
more. St. Louis has a little more in depth with it, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So it was
Oh
like,
yeah. Who? I mean, not that many people want to fly into MCI. It's just everyone wants to fly into St. Louis, right?
well, and that's the thing is, that was the funny thing is, that was our, like, our and that's our major, and we're not getting many people flying out of MCI. Like,
So what are they thinking about doing? Changing it to St. Louis airspace instead of MCI airspace, or what are they thinking?
so here's how this is working. So
Go ahead.
with the GCAP, how
Yeah.
the GCAP is working is,
Mm-hmm.
so the new GCAP system says, okay, um, so St. Louis has moved to a tier 2 facility, and MCI has moved to tier 1. Basically, MCI is our minor, and St. Louis is our major.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much is what it's saying.
Right.
So
Right.
that's
Now
how
is that IRL or is it just you guys?
that's how IRL ops is doing it. And so
Oh.
we're moving it towards that way because originally St. Louis wasn't that big.
Mm-hmm.
It was always Kansas City, but now, like, now that St. Louis is more of a, bigger thing, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
it
yeah.
was a bigger name.
What?
Yeah. When TWA was around, it was.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, and that's the thing. Like, that's the reason why we're going with that's the reason why we're doing it the way that we're doing it, is
Mm-hmm.
because of that. Like, you've got that kind of,
Actually, both
you've-
were about the same.
yeah. I mean, MCI is getting some big updates too, like to their terminals and stuff. Like, I've seen it's a lot better in the sense of it's no longer the circular kind of
Yeah, they
terminals that you
Yeah,
have.
they changed. Well, St. Louis is going to get something weird here too soon.
They're changing their. They're changing their. From what I understand, they're changing their. So there's a bunch. From what I heard
Big
from one of my.
changes coming.
Yeah. The what now? Say it
They
again.
got big changes in that terminal coming.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like here's the thing is it's like the same way, and here's the thing that I'm gonna say this in an IRL, because I obviously since I live in Dallas, obviously. Living in Dallas, we've got DFW Airport.
Yeah.
And they're doing, which I find this kind of bull crap that they shouldn't be doing it, IRL.
Yeah.
But what they're wanting to do is they're wanting to essentially be like, okay, we want to do away with the horseshoe style terminal that DFW is always known for. Like, that was the original plan whenever everything was built.
Right.
Because if you were to look at it from an aerial view, the Skylink goes in that horseshoe shape on the ends where there's no terminal yet, which is where the proposed Terminal F is. But what they're wanting to do is they're wanting to do a pier style kind of thing for Terminal F. And I'm like, why would you do that and compromise the shape of the iconic shape of DFW Airport? You've got, you can do the exact same thing that y'all did for the higher sea gates, for the lower sea gates, because what they did with the lower Charlie gates is, and this is actually pretty cool, is to prevent disruptions of airport operations. What they did was they constructed the whole entire terminal off-site, and they took these massive, they took a good 10 flatbeds.
Yeah.
They lowered the terminal sections onto it, completely done and everything, completely fabbed, everything like that. And then you had two on each side that had to be synchronized, and they went across the airport, the airfield during night ops whenever nobody was there.
Right.
And it was a really cool thing. I'm like, you could totally do that and create a whole entire, take section, make a whole section horseshoe, the horseshoe style that you'd normally do, and then this way you're not having to redo anything when it comes to the Skylink.
Right.
You're essentially just going in and doing the exact same thing that you did with Terminal D and doing it with Terminal F. Like, it's essentially built around it is what you're doing. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do, and then after that, they still got to do the construction on Spine Road as well, because the way that Spine Road's gonna be then with the new Terminal F is obviously you gotta have an overpass that goes up to each portion of the terminal. So your arrivals and departures, if they want to do what they've been doing, where you have your higher level is your arrivals, departures, if it's just you flying out, and then below it is your drop offs for people has all your check-in desks right there. So all you have to do is just, you just go up the escalator and go through security, pretty
Right.
much.
Right.
Like, if I think they're obviously going to do that, but the way it's going to work, I don't know. I don't know how
Yeah.
that's going to work yet, because you've got I just think that the pier style is kind of every airport now, and like I go to DFW airport and I see a horseshoe style type airport, and I'm like, oh, I like this. Like,
Yeah.
the only thing that sucks is that, like, since that the terminals are separated out, you got to take the Skylink. If, let's say, because I had whenever I went to Charlotte, that flight that I was doing last night. Whenever I
Right.
went to Charlotte, I had to take Skylink from because I parked my car at Terminal A, thinking, okay, I'll take the shuttle over to Terminal D, and that's where my gate was originally. But then I got a gate change over to C, and then I'm like, crap, now I gotta take the Skylink over there. Like, it would be nice to connect them together. But it's just also one of those things that's like, keep, like, connect them together to where you can have that kind of, where it's
Right.
all connected, and you just, like, like a bridge pass or something like that goes, like, that's through. Once you get through security, you can just go through and then walk down to your terminal. It'll split off or something like that and tell you, hey, you're going, you know, E. If you're going E terminal this way, if you're going C, just go straight. If you're going A, go that way. That sort of deal, and it meets
Oh
in
yeah.
the middle or something. Yeah, it'd be nice. Like, one thing I never got was the satellite terminals over in
Tampa.
DFW.
Oh,
Over in
Tampa.
no, at DFW.
Oh,
We have
yes, DFW. Yeah, like three. Yeah, like three, don't you?
we have technically two.
Okay.
Um, there's one on the east side. And the cool thing is, though, that they fabbed that originally to be for the regional side. So,
Okay.
like, all of your, like, what they did was, it's on E, and then there's one on B as well. So how it is so instead of like it being all connected, you go down and you go underground pretty much to
Right.
this long freaking hallway all the way down to the E gates is what happened, to the
Oh, okay.
satellite E gates is what
Okay.
happens. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's one of those things. It's like, yeah, that's cool and all, but as what I mean, like they did with Terminal B, they actually just redid Terminal B
Yeah.
with new gates that you just essentially you go into a jet bridge, and then after that you've got three different gates right then and there. Like, that's a pretty good system. Now, one that I'm also kind of ticked off about is Pittsburgh International right now,
Oh.
because
How
they're
did they hurt
doing.
you? How did they hurt you?
Oh my god, I gotta show you this. So they're doing. So what they're doing. Okay, so what they're doing, they're getting rid of all the heritage that is with Pittsburgh International Airport, and here's why. So here's how it used to be: is you've got.
I'm walking around. I'm doing something in my apartment right now. But I have my wireless. So the best you can do is describe it for everyone.
Yeah, I know. So essentially, what.
Hey, here comes the man, or the Manny. Hello, sir. Thank you for the first time chat. Jules FT. Okay. Welcome aboard. Hope y'all are enjoying your day. All right, folks, welcome aboard, and glad you all are enjoying the flight. We are currently flying from Cannon Air Force Base in New Mexico. After a lot of fun learning the autopilot in this xhanger C-130, we're actually on course headed to Nellis Air Force Base, Vegas. It's glad to have you all aboard. I have kind of muted what's going on Discord. It's I need to get a few things in here while we're in flight. We are on a campaign now, folks, to assist the Navy Marine Relief Society. If you are in a giving mood, they are a great bunch of people to look into and see if you can find some money laying around to help them out. A couple of links there. The first link in that message is how you can actually donate. The next one takes you to a general dashboard and lets you learn about the organization. Great bunch of people. I highly recommend. We're teamed up with CVW20. They're a DCS, Digital Combat Simulator virtual squadron for this effort. And we're going to do it for a few weeks here and see how it goes. But want to welcome everyone in and thank you. Zool 915 and here comes the Manny, followed a couple hours earlier, exactly about 19 hours. So, but one and all, thank you so much. So, trying to figure out a couple things on my screen now. It seems like things changed again. Just always something makes a change. But anyway, welcome aboard, folks. Thanks for flying with Mike. Just for those who like to keep tally, we're approximately, we'll call it 45 minutes out of Vegas. Now, I do know Los Angeles is live, ATC, so we'll have them inbound. I haven't programmed in the approach just yet. Mainly because I'm not really sure what they're going to give me. So just food for thought. But welcome in, folks. Thank you so much for flying with Mike. It is always a pleasure, and it looks like I need to turn this up a little bit. There we go. And hopefully we'll have a good ride into town here. Remember, whatever you see in Vegas on this stream stays in Vegas. Well, looks like we got a little thunder cell right off the wing. Let's take a look. Denver Center. Now, where'd they come from? Wow. All right. Hang on. Let me tune them in.
Copy. Fly heading 100 for now. We'll get you back on course. How did that happen? 500 feet above us. Well, somebody wasn't flying their speeds. 6358 Bravo at
320 intercept 35 right, localize your report the field and same. Speed 2205, roger, clear visual approach on 935 right.
Denver Center, Sim Air Force 18 with you. We're level at flight level 260.
Air Force 18 Denver Center,
Identing and correction, we're at flight level 240, plane wouldn't handle 26.
Denver Center, good afternoon. Southwest 3386 is descending via the T-Bar 3 arrival with Alpha.
Alpha 3360 Denver Center, ident. Air Force 18 radar contact 70 miles east of the Tuba City viewer.
Okay, found us. Alright, let's see here.
Alpha 3360 radar contact us 58 miles northeast of Blue Mesa VOR. Descend via the T-Bar 3 arrival Denver landing north altimeter 3006 points and an hour old.
Alright, descend via the T-Bar 3 arrival, altimeter 3006, landing south. Landing northeast and southwest 3360.
From landing north. At 1588, you could taxi to parking via mic into your aim for your discretion.
Denver Center, good day. FedEx 1420 is flight level 380. We're 60 miles east of the KISS intersection.
FedEx 1420 Denver Center, ident. Expect PDC.
Alright folks, as you can tell, we are with ATC now. Hope you all enjoy this ride. We got about another 40 minutes. We'll start descending probably pretty close. Well, maybe
2205 runway 35 right, clear to land.
Probably, I don't know if we'll do it when we get handed off or not. Yeah, it could be. We'll be after the handoff to LA, and 1670. Okay. Oh, I know what that was now. Tucumcari. Okay. All right. So.
And SP 2205, you could text a parking via hotel here and into the ramp your discretion.
All right, folks. Yeah, there's several little bands of storms we're passing through here. So, wow. And then we get into the blistering heat of the desert Southwest. But again, I hope you've had a great week, and hopefully a better week.
3260, you could expect ILS 35 left from Eldora.
Alright, we'll expect the ILS 35 left from Eldora, Southwest 3360.
And here comes the Manny. I see. Hello, what happened? Not certain if we maybe dropped and didn't know it, or what. Need a little more to understand the question, but I do want to welcome you aboard. Okay, so wow. Yeah, I'm still on the fence whether to recommend or not this aircraft. All right, let's see if any. I doubt ATIS is for my airport. Nope.
Southwest 3360 at Eldora, cleared ILS runway 35 left approach.
At Eldora, cleared for the ILS 35 left approach, Southwest 3360.
Alright, definitely looks like the 2-1s. Alright, we're going to go ahead and plan. Let me get down here and see. that wind, yeah, I think I can be safe to say. Do I want the Zulu? No. 2-1 right is a strictly visual approach. Am I reading that? That can't be right. Okay, I'm going to change. All right, and X-ray, okay. All right, so looking at this top of descent, why are we not getting to top of descent now? How far from Boulder are we? 182 miles. We should have a top of descent. That would be why. 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. All right, top of descent is 150 miles out. We're 180.
189 Denver Center, ident.
30 miles out from Boulder. Okay, we'll put that in here so we can visually see it. That was weird. All right, so we're starting to pick up Vegas on the.
United 189, radar contact 31 miles north of the Woolback of EOR.
So my guess is Boulder's gonna be in range. All right, let's see where we are here.
Southwest 3360, runway 35 left, clear to land.
35 left, clear to land, Southwest 3360.
All right, Grand Canyon's there. So you get an idea what we still got to traverse to get to Boulder. Boulder, I don't think this shows. We've got about 180 miles to go. All right. 140 to the top of descent. All right. Folks, we are closing in. And this is actually a pretty good checklist.
Denver first, 1A contact LA Center on 126.52.
November 283.
That's for Semi-Air Force and 18 contact LA Center on 126.52.
Now, 12652 for Sim Air Force 52. See you.
Can you hear me? 765, I can hear you. You're stepping right over other aircraft. Can you hear them?
No, not really. I'm so sorry.
Okay, then how about you fix the problem and don't call until you and step on other aircraft.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
It sounds like we got one of those
Thank you.
controllers.
Bell 69er Bravo. You are 16 miles from Silex. Right turn 050. Maintain 4,000 till established. Cleared ILS 8 approach.
Right 050, maintain 4,000 to establish on ILS runway 08, Level 69 Bravo.
And Bell 69 Bravo, fix the
Virgin
transponder.
7
Squawk
Bravo,
is 4733.
400.
Block.
Bell 69 Bravo, fix the
4733 for Bell 69
transponder.
Bravo.
4733.
Holy macro, this
Filter
is
it back.
not going to be fun.
LA Center, Delta 524 Whiskey, 9,000 for 10,000.
Delta 524 Whiskey, Los Angeles Center, maintain 1010,000.
Up to 1010,000, Delta 524 Whiskey.
Southwest 733 at Lindy, cleared RNAV Yankee, 27 approach.
Lindy cleared over the RNAV Yankee 27 approach, Southwest 733, thank you.
LA Center, hello, Virgin 7 Bravo, level 400.
Virgin 7 Bravo, Los Angeles Center. Radar contact, 100 miles south of the Boulder VOR.
LA Center, Southwest 3934, descending via the Angel 4 arrival to runway 24 right, requesting ILS for that runway.
Virgin 7 Bravo, descend Angel 4 arrival, the Ontario altimeter 2987.
Angel 4 arrival, LA altimeter 2987, Virgin 7 Bravo.
Southwest 3934, descend Angel 4 arrival, expect ILS 24 right approach.
Expecting ILS approach for runway 24 right, Southwest 3934.
Dave Light 44, expect ILS 25 left approach.
26 right at Ontario. Kinda got stepped on there, but I'll expect the...
Alright folks, while we're going to be waiting a long time, again, we are in a fundraising campaign for the Navy Marine Corps Relief Society. If you click the link that's about to show on the screen, it may already be, but I'm putting it up again. That will get you to the page to make a donation. They would really appreciate it. They help Navy and Marine seagoing soldiers with coming back and getting back into life here in the United States. Really, really worthwhile organization. I hope you find it in your heart to help them out. We'll be doing it for about another 15 or so days. But sure appreciate you. We're in conjunction with a virtual squadron from DCS, C Victor Whiskey 20 from the DCS sim.
Radar contact, climb via the SID.
United 771, leaving your airspace.
Line 771, switch to advisory. Second time.
Oh, whatever. Sir, do you realize how busy you are?
Southwest 3934 at Circus, cleared ILS 24 right approach.
Go for ILS approach for Southwest 3934.
Velo 69er Bravo, wind 170 at Niger runway 8, clear to land.
Clear land, runway 8.
Guess I should try and contact.
Shutdown 69 Romeo, fly heading 300, maintain 4,000.
Maintain 4,000 and right 300, jet velocity to main over.
Track 6990, taxi to parking.
Spot 2 information, 6990, thank you.
Alright, somebody was calling to Vegas, who's that?
American 2974, spot 2, information Juliet, ready to taxi, runway 26 right at Vegas.
American 2974, 26 right, taxi via Charlie.
V Charlie, over to 26 right, American 2974.
112 Tango Mike, welcome to Las Vegas. Exit right, taxi to the FBO on hotel. Thanks for flying.
To the FBO hotel, great work. Take my seal.
See ya, Southwest 1403, wind 20010, depth 22, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
I don't know if I'm gonna stay
Clear for
online
takeoff,
much longer.
runway 26 right,
So,
southwest
Mike,
1403.
our things.
Air Canada 765, radar contact, fly heading 210, maintain 7000.
Frustrating with Los Angeles.
Why that?
Can't get a word in edgewise. I'm about to
Southwest
disconnect.
733, contact
Yeah,
tower
I would
118.3.
recommend that.
Over to tower, Southwest 733, see ya.
Charlie Center,
American 122, climbing table level 320.
Vegas.
American 122, climbing table level 320.
320, American 122.
I mean, but that's up to you, obviously.
Los
I mean,
Angeles Center, Sim Air Force 18, flight level 240 for Nellis.
In flight 18, Los Angeles Center. The altimeter is 2982, descending your discretion, 4000.
Descend at our discretion, 14000, Sim Air Force 18.
LA Center, Delta 24.
Finally got a word out, right?
It's only been 7 minutes. And he's already bitched at people for talking over each other.
26 left, clear lane, Delta
Maybe
24.
get a second controller.
Yeah.
Or drop off and take a certain area.
Kalen,
That's just me.
Kalen 602.
That's just
I
you.
get kind of cruel with controllers because they really irritate me sometimes.
Kalen 602.
Especially
radar
Los
contact, climbing
Angeles.
3000.
I actually a lot of times don't even go online with them.
Kalen
really?
602, go ahead and make a left
Yep.
turn direct clipper. Join the Orca.
All right,
line,
so
maintain
let's
level
how far
330.
out am
330 and direct clipper. Kevin 602.
I? Pilot's discretion, so
runway 8 for land.
1403 is at 3000,
just
climbing to
ridiculous.
19,000.
I'm trying to figure out what Jacksonville's doing, splitting up into 3 sectors. They need to do that here.
5158, Echo.
Yeah, that would make things a lot easier.
45, wind 24013, gust 22, runway 26 right, clear to land. 26 right, clear to land, UPS flight 245 heavy.
Yeah, this is one sector I don't like flying. Oakland, we've had a lot of clashes with Oakland and O'Hare.
JetBlue 69 Romeo, can we get the landing?
JetBlue 69 Romeo, make a left turn 120, maintain 4000 till established. Cleared ILS 8 approach.
Runway 120, maintain 4000 and cleared ILS 08 approach, JetBlue 69 Romeo.
And that's a left turn 120.
4 on the go around.
LA Center, Jet Range 1683, record wind at 3,000 feet.
That's 1403, radar contact, climb maintain level 280.
Climb maintain level 280, Jet Range 1683.
Level 24, fly the published missed approach.
Flying of published missed approach, Delta 24. UPS 2326, 10,000.
Yeah, I can hear what you're talking about on your stream. Like, holy crap. I can hear what you're talking about. Like, they are talking over each other right now.
Oh yeah, it's horrible. Hawker 125, welcome in. It's the Herc.
It's the Herc.
It's the Herc. It is.
2974.
Yeah, it's just
wind is
way
2010, gust
overcharged.
22,
They
runway
need to
26
bust
right, clear
the
to takeoff.
center up.
26 right, clear to takeoff, American 2974.
Yeah, that's what I think needs to. That's what really needs to happen. I mean, it's like it's looking like it's more of a pain in the backside than it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump out. I am gonna kind of take a little bit of a nap before I have to get ready for this hectic stream night. So
Okay, what airport are you at?
I'm still not sure because I'm coming back here and an F&O. I can't imagine what that's going to be like.
I mean, hey, if you do, you do. I mean, we'll see in the skies if you do.
Yeah, I know.
Did you say
All right,
Kilo
man. Well, it's
Tango
been great
Zero,
talking with you.
Oscar
Have a good one.
Yes, sir. You have a good one too. Alright, bye.
See ya.
Alright, 58 Echo Golf. Towards altimeter is 2989, taxi runway 29 right. Give me a call when you're ready to go and which direction you want to fly.
We're ready to go, and we're heading northbound at 1,000.
58 Echo Romeo. Go ahead and, are you ready to taxi or are you ready for takeoff?
Ready to taxi.
Alright. Taxi to 29 right at your discretion. Call ready to take off.
All right, folks. You can tell this is where my aggravation level begins to boil. Is with these.
Southwest 3934, tower 120.95.
Oh boy.
120.95.
All right, we're gonna give them a little more, but
yeah, Bay Flight 44 at Circus, cleared ILS 25 left approach.
Little ASAP, but Circus, clear on 24 right approach. Bay Flight 44 heavy.
Well, too many people on the frequency.
No worries, I totally understand. You're doing really good.
Yeah, I mean, we would split the sector if it was in real life, but it's not. American 7035, cross Skull at maintains level 250. Cross Skull at maintains flight level 250, 7035 heavy.
he even said it. Split the sector.
Delta 524 Whiskey,
Oh my
maintain
goodness,
3000.
it's horrid.
Depart Seal Beach heading 330.
LAX Center, Southwest 1403, just a quick question. Am I cleared to go up to 28,000 or stay at 19?
Southwest 1403, you can climb to flight level 280.
Alright, thank you. I don't mean to be a big thing. I know it's busy.
Well, you got 4,000 feet still.
Delta 524 Whiskey, you said down to 3,000, and what was after that?
Heading of 330 after Seal Beach.
After Seal Beach, heading 330, Delta 524 Whiskey. And just to confirm, is that Sierra Lima, India?
That's correct. Seal Beach is Sierra Lima, India.
Okay, copy that. Delta 524 Whiskey.
Don't know.
2974.
The long
radar
flight?
contact, level 190.
By long, what do you mean? We were discussing a possibility of me flying JFK to
Who's
London.
calling?
Probably not.
Yeah, 765, you're down close to,
We were
the
discussing
border.
possibly
Where do you
flying
wanna go,
Dallas
Limburg?
Love to Vegas. I don't think I'm a glutton for
Alright,
punishment
Airgun
for this.
765, turn right 350, maintain 1010,000,
Hey, we got
and
somebody
change your
coming up in
transponder
front of us.
to 1077.
Who's in front of us?
And Delta 524 Whiskey, you said leave Seal Beach at what?
Oh my
Heading, I'm sorry.
gosh.
Seal Beach heading 330.
Yeah, got it. 330, Delta 524 Whiskey, sorry.
Correction 7,000, I just realized you want us to set a defense sponsor hotel on the
You should be on 5614 for the transponder code.
Yeah, I am. Okay, good, thanks.
Yeah, radar contact, descend Angel 4 arrival.
Yeah, with descending Angel 4, emergent 7,000.
American 2974, maintain level 350.
Level 350, make it 2974.
Delta 24, left turn 350.
Left turn 350, Delta 24.
Southwest 1908 at Bourbon, cleared ILS Yankee, 26 left approach.
All right, top of
Clear to
descent is
Bourbon,
now
clear for the 26 left
50
approach for
miles
Southwest
ahead of us,
1908.
folks.
I didn't say clear, I said expect at Bourbon for the ILS Yankee 26 left approach.
Okay, yeah, expect the 26 left approach for Southwest 1908, sir.
There you go. Delta 520, Delta 524 Whiskey, what's your indicated airspeed?
It's 250 right now, Delta 524 Whiskey.
Delta 524 Whiskey, slow to 190 knots or less.
190 or less, Delta 5 or less, Delta 524 Whiskey.
Delta 69 Romeo, wind 1709, runway 8, clear to land.
Kutan 08, Silver 6 mm.
Plan to exit right after runway 15. Korean 274, Lima airspace north, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, Oakland Center offline, switch to advise.
Advisory frequency, Korean Air 274 Heavy. Great job today.
Thanks for flying. Spare wings 1583, maintain level.
We have an engine ready. Can we return to
Oh my goodness.
Aircraft, say again?
American 122, pan. We have an engine failure. Number 1, we request return to either Las Vegas or LAX.
Your choice. Make a right turn 010, descend to, maintain present altitude till you decide which airport you'd like to go to.
Yeah, 217, 5000.
United 217, Los Angeles Center contact. Turn left, direct clipper, join the Orca 5 departure, climb maintain level 390.
Turn left, direct clipper, up to 390, United 217.
Delta 524 Whiskey, left turn 270, expedite.
Left 270 and expedite to Delta 524 Whiskey.
And continue left to 220, please.
Center Clipper 1549 Heavy with you.
Senator Bay Flight 44 going this. We're getting a traffic advisory.
Yeah, go ahead and climb to 7,000. I've got somebody that's going way too fast, too close.
Yep, I was listening to him the entire time. I was ready for him.
All right, thanks. Just maintain 7,000 runway heading for now.
7,000 runway heading, Bay Flight 44 Heavy.
Well, we'll get you back around. Delta 524 Whiskey, expedite the turn 220 down to 3,000. Report the field in sight.
We have field in sight, Delta 524 Whiskey.
All right, Delta 524 Whiskey. You are clear to visual 25 left tower 120.905.
Air visual 25 left tower, and we'll contact tower, Delta 524 Whiskey.
LA Center, American 1224 is at Vegas, looking for IFR to San Diego with Kilo.
Air 1224, pre-departure clearance on the way.
Center Clipper 1549 Heavy with you 5,000 and 765, request landing, at LAX.
Clipper 1549, Los Angeles Center, radar contact, climb via the SID.
Climb via SID, Clipper 1549.
Air Canada 760 fly heading 310, maintain 10,000, please.
Fly heading 310, Air Canada 765.
Bay Flight 44, go ahead and make a right turn 050. We're going to get you spun around real quick.
Right turn 050, Bay Flight 44 Heavy.
Apologies for that.
No worries, it's a busy day. I got you.
Bearing 122, entering oceanic airspace, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, San Francisco radio is offline. Squawk 2000, have a good flight.
American 122, we're about to turn around to LAX.
Okay, you haven't decided yet which one, you want to go to LAX, is that correct?
LAX closest to American 122, yes, if possible, please, sir.
Okay, I told you to turn right to a heading of 050, how about you do that?
050, I'm sorry, I heard maintain heading, but 050 now, American 122.
Okay, that's fine. When able, right turn 050, descend to 14,000.
050, 14,000, American 122.
Clipper Clipper 1549, climb maintain level 320.
Climb maintain flight level 320, Clipper 1549.
Delta 524 Whiskey, Tower 120.95. Bayflight 44, descend and maintain 5,000.
10,500, Bayflight 44.
Carrier only.
Clear up to cruise at 31,000.
Cruise 1583, say again?
Are we cleared up to a cruise altitude of 31,000?
Negative. You're cleared up to flight level 290.
290, Spirit 163.
United 2168, cross goal at maintain level 250.
Cross goal at maintain 250, United 2168.
Descend to 9,000.
American 7335, Lima Airspace East, radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Switch to advisory, seal air.
Order advisory. Good luck with Air Canada 7335 Heavy.
Thanks. Air Canada 765, you were told to maintain 10,000, and that's what you need to be at.
Roger, maintain 10,000, Air Canada 765.
Bayflight 44, 10 miles from Gigi, right turn 220. Maintain 3,500 till established. Cleared ILS 25 left approach, number 2, take 2.
Alright, down at 3,500. Can you say the heading one more time?
220, right to 220.
Alright, 220 down at 3,500. Cleared ILS 24 right, take 2. Bayflight 44 Heavy.
217, radar contact loss.
Alright, Center receiver 283, little flight level 340, Mach decimal 85, we're coming out of Denver airspace, currently the next sector handoff.
Speedbird 283. Yeah, we're having some issues out here. Speedbird 283, radar contact, maintain level 340.
Maintain flight level 340, 283.
There at 065, Lima Airspace Northeast, radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Salt Lake City Center offline, switch to advisory.
Center, Clipper 1549 Heavy is okay by leaving controls for 5 minutes.
That's approved.
Thank you, we'll advise you when back.
Thanks. United 2350, Denver Center 127.65. United 2168, enjoy the nice peace and quiet. Leave my airspace east, radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Albuquerque Center offline, switch to advisory.
Over to advisory, very best of luck to you, good night.
See ya.
LA Center, Delta 24, can we return back to Vegas?
Delta 24. Go ahead and make a left turn heading 190 and expect visual, 19 right.
Expect visual 19 right and turn left. Can you give me the heading one more time, Delta 24?
190.
190 for Delta 24.
Sim Flight 18, descend and maintain 7,000.
Sim Flight 18 out of 22.5 for 7,000.
For Southwest 1908, I'm going to need to get lower.
So it's 1908 at Bourbon. You are cleared ILS Yankee 26 left approach. Follow the chart.
Okay, and clear for the 26 left Yankee approach from Bourbon for Southwest 1908.
Helicopter 58 Echo Golf ready for departure from Torrance, runway 29 right.
58 Echo Golf, wind is 26016, clear for takeoff. Remain clear to Los Angeles, class Bravo airspace. Give me a call airborne if you want to transition. Earth 7 Bravo, which runway did you request?
Right.
I'll take 249. Earth 7 Bravo, at Circus, cleared ILS 24 right approach.
At Circus, cleared ILS 24 right approach, Earth 7 Bravo.
Bayflight 44, what you're setting up on 24 right, I thought you wanted 25 left.
I thought I asked earlier for the 24 complex for the standalone.
You might have. Go ahead and continue ILS 24 right approach tower now on 0.95. See you later.
20.95, I've been sending consolation. My commercial DP would have killed me.
See ya.
See ya.
American 122, mayday. We have engine fire and hydraulics on fire.
Oh boy.
Good. Disconnect.
That's a good day. Allegiant 797, 2,900 now for 5,000.
That's what they always told me. 297.
Allegiant 797, Los Angeles Center. Climb maintain 13,000.
I'm at 13, 13,000, Allegiant 797.
American 122, continue present heading.
T045, American 122.
LA Center, sorry to ask this in the middle of all this. I'm at Grand Canyon National Park Airfield. It's uncontrolled, correct?
No, it's got a tower.
Roger that.
You say
Then
you're
I would
Grand
like to
Canyon,
request
or are you at
VFR
one of the
departure to the
western Grand
south.
Canyon?
This is November 414 Yankee Hotel. I'm sorry.
414 Yankee Hotel. Which Grand Canyon? There's a west airport, and then there's the main one by the park.
The main one by the park.
Okay, it's controlled field, so yeah. The altimeter 3026. What's your request?
A request for VFR departure to the south.
All right, Jackson runway 21 at your discretion. Give me a call when you're number 1 for departure.
Roger that. We'll call one number 1, runway 21. Thank you.
Delta 24, turn right 220, report field in sight.
Right 220 and report field in sight for Delta 24.
Dallas 1908, wind is, what is it? Wind is 20010, gust 22, runway 26 left, clear to land.
It's air moving one way or another. Oh, I'm sorry. that's
Southwest
not good.
1908.
I think I may pass on
Center
tonight
Pacific
at
1100,
this FNO
340.
to Vegas.
1
Maybe
mile
I'll
south
come
of
out of
Reed.
Dallas somewhere else, but I don't think we're going to Vegas.
Aircraft calling Pacific, who's that?
Pacific 1100. We're just crossing over Reed.
Pacific 1100, Los Angeles Center. Squawk 0712 and ident.
Los Angeles Center, good evening, United 1557. We're on the inbound for LAX. We got Lima.
Legion 797, climb maintain level 350.
Los Angeles Center, radio check. Los Angeles Center, good evening, United 1557. We're on the inbound LAX. We got Lima.
At 1557, Los Angeles Center. Squawk 3647 ident.
3647, United 1557.
Center, Sim Air Force 18 over Boulder. You want us to continue towards Nellis, or got a different heading?
Sim Flight 18, make a right turn heading 350.
350. Didn't want to jump in there. I just noticed I was at Boulder.
Yeah, that's fine. Just heading 350 down to 7,000.
350 to 7,000, Sim Air Force 18.
42 tons of fuel.
Delta 24, field to sight. Alright, 3 calling at the same time. American 122, are you calling?
AFB, approval to dump 42 tons of fuel.
That's approved. Stay, actually, you have Santa Catalina in sight. You're going straight to it right now.
LAX Center, Southwest 1403. We're on our top of descent.
That's 1403, descent Angel 4 arrival, Ontario altimeter 29887. Number 1549, radar contact lock.
Descending on Angel 4 arrival, altimeter 2987, Southwest 1403.
South 1403, slowed at 280 knots, please. Air Canada,
South 2649 with you,
5,000.
with an effed up plane again, but I'm just going to hand fly the whole way, for God's sake. 5,000 turning left.
You just like to fly, hand fly, don't you?
The plane is just forcing me to do it.
South 2649, radar contact, climb maintain 13,000.
Up to 13, 2649.
American 122, you have Santa Catalina Island in sight.
Catalina Island inside American 122.
Alright, make a right turn 090 to continue your dump. I don't need you dumping over the island, they'll get really mad.
Yeah.
Roger, right, 090 and continue dump that American 122.
Nellis, I'll do 4 kilo site.
Got a center unit 5057.
Taxi. Alright, too many call at the same time. Version 7 Bravo Tower 120.905.
LAX Center, Southwest 1403. What did you want me to slow down to again?
280 knots, please. Version 7 Bravo Tower 120.905. Air Canada 765, slow to 190 knots.
280 knots for Southwest 1403.
Southwest 2649, maintain level 370.
Up to 37, 2649.
Air Canada 765, expect visual 25 left, turn left heading 280.
Turn left heading 280, Air Canada 765.
LA Center, American 1224 at Vegas, spot 4 ready for taxi. American 1224, runway 26 right, taxi via Charlie. 26 right via Charlie, Delta, American 1224. American 2974, American Eastern service terminated, frequency change approved, Albuquerque Center offline, switch to advisor.
Los Angeles Center, United 1557.
Simflight 18, airport is at your 8 o'clock and 10 miles. Do you have it in sight?
We sure do. Sim Air Force 18.
All right, Sim Air Force 18, go ahead and why don't you spile around to the right? Well, don't spile around, but make a right turn all the way around about 270 degrees for the descent and maintain 6,000 until maintain 6,000. Let me know when you have the field in sight once you get all the way around to the right.
We'll let you know when we see the field and maintain 6,000. Sim Air Force 18.
Delta 24, wind 200, 10, gust 22, runway 19 right, clear to land.
19 right, clear to land, Delta 24.
Shutdown, good evening, Delta 2054. We are flight level 290, 20 miles for top descent.
Los Angeles Center, United 1557.
2054, Los Angeles Center, radar contact 35 miles southeast of the Avenal VR, descend Ironman 2 arrival, LA altimeter 2990.
Ironman 2 arrival, altimeter 2990, Delta 2054.
Air Canada 765, do you have the field in sight?
LA Center, speaker full for November Heavy, Charlie to information, Bravo.
Canada 765, you're stepped on. Landing 250, do you have the field in sight?
Yes, I have the field in sight, Air Canada 765.
Alright, Air Canada 765, clear visual approach 25 left, that's the far left runway of the 4, contact tower 120.905.
Contact tower, what was the frequency start?
120.905.
120.905, Air Canada 765.
Yeah, 1557, radar contact, descend rider 2, arrival, expect ILS 25 left approach, LA altimeter 2990.
Rider 2 arrival and 25 left, 2990 on the altimeter, United 1557.
Center, Sim Air Force 18 got the runway in sight.
Center Air Force 18, cleared straight in, runway 21 right.
21 right.
414 Yankee Hotel, number 1 at runway 21.
Airline 05 is you, maintain 5000.
Some Air Force 18 copies, straight in, 21 right.
And Sim Air Force 18, wind 190, gust 29, runway 21 right, you are clear to land.
Clear to land, 21 right, Sim Air Force 18.
Pilot Center, American 115 is flight level 380.
I hate this part.
American
The wheels don't
115,
come
Los
right out
Angeles Center.
when I hit them.
Radar contact, maintain flight level 380.
We'll maintain 380 for American 115.
Speedbird 44 November, you on frequency?
Affirm.
Spirit Worthington 1583 is at top of our set in the Bravo.
Speedbird 44 November, radar contact 48 miles northeast, thermal VOR, descend Lucky 1 arrival, Limburg altimeter 2991.
Lucky 1 arrival, altimeter at 9991, Speedbird full for November.
American 1224, wind 20010, gust 22, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff. Was that for American 1224? That's for you.
Alright, we finally got the gear down, cleared to land.
No delay, I've got traffic on... No, I don't have traffic on final.
Good.
On 190 right
Getting
now.
into that groove here, folks, but we're out of trim.
Alright, we'll take our slow time, but trying to get to San Diego as fast as we can. Okay, Speedbird 283, descend Angel 4 arrival, the Ontario altimeter 2987.
The Angel 4, we have Lima 2987, Speedbird 283.
Thanks for Lima. American 1208, leaving my airspace east, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, Albuquerque Center offline, switch to advisory.
LA Center, good afternoon, Delta 553.
And we're stable, folks. How about that?
Delta 553 requesting IFR to Los Angeles.
Boy, this wind is brutal.
Delta 553, pre-departure clearance on the way.
Good afternoon,
UPS 302 Heavy short situated Ontario, ready for departure.
Okay, the aircraft has Ontario, who was that?
American 5.
UPS 302.
PS 382, wind is 24013, gust 22, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, UPS 302.
Southwest 1403, clear to ILS 24 right approach.
Clear runway 24 right approach for Southwest 1403.
Zero 5, you on frequency?
No, honestly, all 5 still video.
Zone 5, radar contact, climbing table level 280.
1280 finally, in 05.
Alright, back, American 561, you on frequency?
1400, looking to transition to Bravo.
Los Angeles Center, American 561, yeah, you were getting stepped on, Ben. Welcome to my world. Radar contact, turn left, direct Clipper, join Orca 5, climb maintain level 350. Left turn to Clipper, 350 for 561, thank you. Alright, and the helicopter calling, who's that?
Helicopter 58 Echo Golf, looking to transition to Bravo.
Alright, did you have a particular route you wanted to go, or are you going to go along the helicopter route along the coast?
We'd like to run along the coast under LAX.
Alright, 5158 Echo Golf. What's your ICAO model for your helicopter?
Robinson R44, 58 Echo Golf.
Stand by.
American 2974, Airport handoff.
And November 414 Yankee Hotel, number 1 at 21 at Grand Canyon.
5158 Echo Golf, squawk 2066.
2066 for 58 Echo Golf.
KS 302 radar contact, climbing table level 350.
Maintain 350, EPS 302.
AFS 48 and 9, we're engaged, PTC at Boise.
Center, Sim Air Force 18. We're off 2-1 right at Bravo.
LA Center, hello, American 2661, holding short 26 right on
Alright, who is calling off at Bravo?
Sim Air Force 18.
Swiss 41 Golf, 1,300, climbing 5,000. Guess not gonna listen. Swiss Flight 41 Golf, radar contact, climbing T13,000. Swiss 41 Golf, climb 13,000.
That was Sim Air Force 18 off at Bravo at Nellis.
Sim Flight 18, welcome to Nellis, taxi to parking, thanks for flying.
Thank you, sir. Have a great night.
November 414 Yankee Hotels, number 1 at Grand Canyon on 21.
414 Yankee Hotel, wind 2308, runway 21, clear for takeoff.
Runway 21, clear for takeoff for Yankee Hotel.
American 2974, LA Thunder requesting.
Alright, folks, I'm about to turn him off, but let me see. Oh, we gotta go this way.
American 2974, you are leaving my airspace. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved. Switch to advisory. Enjoy your flight.
We're going to call American 2974. You have a great day.
You too.
LA Center, hello, American 2661, they're on Ontario, holding short 26 right, ready for departure.
Air 2661. Wind is
Can't imagine
24013,
what this
gust
place
22,
would
runway
be like
26 right,
if
clear for takeoff.
we held a
26 short,
red
clear for
flag
takeoff,
right now.
New Zealand 5, maintain level 280.
Would you like us to cancel the emergency?
Do they have a
American
manual? I'm sorry, Nerd with
122.
Wings, I didn't catch you there. Appreciate the patience.
Have you completed your dump?
Is there a default manual? Yes.
Oh, well, stepped on. American 122, left turn 330.
I'll double check, but yeah, I use a checklist to go coincide with it and a video. But yeah, there is a checklist for it.
That was 1403, tower 120.95.
My goodness.
Going
Wow,
to tower
see, folks, I
on
can actually land a C-130 without doing donuts.
9 or 5 for Southwest 1403.
A lot of
Have a
F4s
good day.
here.
You too, United 6432, radar contact 52 miles.
A lot
east
of
the
F4s,
29
gotta
Ball
love
Yard.
it.
Descend Hollywood 1 arrival on Tour Altimeter 29885.
295, descending Hollywood arrival for United 6.22.
Speedbird 44 November, expect RNAV Yankee 27 approach.
RNAV Yankee 27.
Are you trying to tell me there, Nerd with Wings, you want me to do a Citation 10 flight here soon?
At the D gates, holding short of Charlie, request taxi and information kilo on board.
Are you masquerading as Hawker?
26 right, via Charlie, Delta 596.
Shutdown 984, Los Angeles Center, radar contact, climb maintain 13,000.
13,000, China 985.
American 5621, maintain.
By the way, folks, I
350, looks like you're
believe
climbing.
this area right in here is where the
Golf.
Thunderbirds actually
Radar
reside.
contact.
Boy, I remember the day with
Radar
the
contact 5 miles
F4s.
south of
Oh,
Los
I
Angeles
missed
Center, Los
that.
Angeles Class Bravo airspace. Helicopter route northbound along the coast. Maintain at or below 150 feet.
Alright, folks, and I have been remiss in stating this. Let me put the message up there. I don't see it in a while. Flying with Mike in conjunction with CBW20 from the DCS side of the house. We're in a charity sponsorship right now, helping out the Navy Marine Corps
We'll see you on the other side.
Relief Society. What they do is help, as they call it, seawork personnel, people that work with the Marines and Navy. They're mostly ocean
LA
bearing,
altimeter is
and
xhanger 8 to
Marines
9er.
may be argumentative on that. But anyway, help them reacclimate back after, you know, being deployed as long as some are to life as we know it. So they would sure love some assistance, some funding. If you click the link there, they would that would help you get to where you would do the funding. More information on the bottom link. So.
Maintain 8,000, proceed on course. 6 Mike Charlie.
And by the way, this is one of those planes that Canon not normally seen elsewhere, but you would see them here.
29010,000, American 16. Delta 553, holding short 26 right, ready to go.
Delta 553, wind 20010, gust 22, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 26 right, Delta 553.
I really miss the Captain's FSX version I had.
11300, China 995.
Swiss flight 41 Golf, climb maintain level 320.
Alright folks, again, welcome into Nellis, home to Red Flag, Nevada Test Range, otherwise known as Dreamland, where dreams were made. Not really. It's where they did a lot of the nuclear bomb testing out there, folks. Pretty much right on the other side of those mountains. And they do live ordnance exercises in the test range. That's why it's all restricted. You get grief and all from controllers if you fly it and all of that. But welcome into Nellis Sim Air Force 18. Bear with me a second, I'm about ready to turn him off. It's just way too much traffic. Goodbye. Alright, let's get this thing shut down, shall we? Now, normally I would have had my condition levers in that, but it takes a lot of power to get this thing moving. Quick recap, folks. It's the only C-130 in town for X-Plane 12. It needs a lot of love, but it works. Just take some time with it, and you can master it. We'll be flying it more. I hope to get the drop features where you can actually drop cargo and all working. For now, it is not. For me, I just can't get it. I can't even find the command they want me to use, and I've used all of the weapon commands that are in X-Plane 12. So we're working on it. Hopefully we can get a better version of the C-130 out soon, or found soon. Not out. This guy can't make them. But we want to thank you all for being a part of Flying with Mike. Not a bad day flying here, folks, at all. So I'm going to go ahead and kill the engines. Normally you taxi in with 1 and 4. They'll shut the inboards down. Mainly because once they get parked, they can open the door and not get, you know, knocked maybe in the head. But anyway, and saves a little bit of taxpayer money. Although I don't think many of them look at it that way. I'm going to go ahead, crank up the GTC. That's what it's really called. They call it an APU here. Go to the generator. Go here. And we are good for shutdown now. All right, and folks, again, we thank you for being part of the stream. Let me kind of... And a lot of times at places like Nellis, they would raise the ramp, not raise the ramp, but open the door. I don't think, oh yeah, it did. And leave it like that. Now that's going to go all the way down. But they would leave it like that, again, helping to ventilate. This plane is not the greatest for ventilation. Anyway, that's what I've seen with them on super hot days. All right, folks, and we'll turn to... And up here, the fuel. Oh, I forgot a pump. Anyway, I just turn them off. I missed one. All right, and there you go, folks. Not a bad flight. I always love it because he's got it set up to look like it's at an air show. Wait a minute. Let's go this way. So, anyway, folks, welcome again to Nellis. Don't forget our friends there, the Navy Marine Corps Relief Society. Folks, all you got to do, !Marines. That'll get you in. !, by the way, Navy when Duluth Fly is flying. We're in the same thing. We're not competing to see who can raise the most. The goal is to raise the most for them, not between me and him. So we are on the same links. But check them out, folks. They really are a bona fide great place to donate. And I know if you pull your seat covers up on your couch, you're going to find some money you can hand to them. So, all right, folks, let's wrap this up with Sim Toolkit and see how we did. All right, 237 feet a minute. Let's, oh, now Albuquerque came up. Oof, brutal tonight. Brutal, brutal, brutal. All right, there we are up at the top. Boy, isn't that a lot better than what we've normally done here lately. So, all right, and we'll view the details after our few circles around Cannon Air Force Base. We know y'all wanted to see it. That's why we did it. 2 hour, 30-minute flight, 584 miles, 4,300 kilograms of fuel. Landed at 1.3 Gs, 237 feet per minute. In my book, I believe that's fast. I believe we're supposed to be at 100 to 90. Not certain. I'd have to go find my Captain Sim stuff to find out where we should be. For this airplane, that's about the best we can do. But again, key with this aircraft, stay off the auto throttle. Do it yourself. We don't cruise anywhere near where we should be, although I didn't check ground speed. I should have. Okay, let's go in depth a little bit deeper. And fine. Wow. Okay, I am now impressed. 1,300 feet down to runway, on the center line at just under 10 feet to the left, folks. That is our aiming point, and we put it there. After that wicked, I have to learn to again get back into field, get back into where top of descents need to happen, and all that good fun stuff. We should have came down earlier. I don't know if that's FMC problems or if that's just I've got to figure out how to get the plane down quicker. All right, number-wise, we look good. And, folks, again, I thank you so much for flying with us. Bear with me here as I get some toolkit off here. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of them. Disconnect because I am going to try to rewind. But again, don't forget the Navy Marine Corps Relief Society, folks. I know I'm a broken record, but they really need the help. All right, let's take a look at this in reverse, hopefully. If not, it will be a wrap. Hang on. Lake Mead off in the distance there, but here's what we're looking for. If I had one critique for that guy, besides the fact opening up a second sector, third sector if needed, he took us out too far. He could have looped us in better, but traffic levels, there's no way he could have. And that's where the problem is. Like I said, I would look at that thing nose up with the flaps. Get ready to watch it rock and roll. By the way, there is a wicked wind right now here, folks. Just so you're aware, it's 240 at 18, gusts to 22. Could be delays out there, but 240 gives a good run on 26s. So that gives them at least the better runways. And that's what's blowing me around out here as I'm trying to get her in play here. Try to get a good landing on it. Let's see how it looked. That, folks, is a good landing. Wow. Too fast. But I'll tell you, it's still a good landing. Walked away from it. Well, folks, that is a wonderful landing. Let's take a look out the porthole. Wrong porthole. The very few people that can actually see outside in a C-130.
20, 10.
Folks, that is a beautiful landing. The only thing I didn't like, the reverse thrust was not easy to get. That's another problem, but again, a lot of love just needs to be given to this plane. Alright, so here we come. Here she comes, just walking down the street, singing do-a-diddy-diddy, dum-diddy-doo. Yeah, I couldn't get her into reverse thrust that easy and get her out that easy. So all of that was foot brakes. All right, folks. Again, I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you really had a great time flying from Cannon Air Force Base, New Mexico to Las Vegas, Nellis, the other airport. You know me, I love flying into the other airport. We're going to put a wrap on this one, folks. The chances of me flying tonight are probably pretty slim. I might, it's hard to say, but we'll think about it. But for now, I'm going to run out, get some dinner. Hope you all do too. Thanks again for flying with Mike. We're trying to get a curb on these connection issues, but they are going to be what they're going to be until the weather calms down and the cable companies and the server people fix things. All right, so I hope you all enjoy. Have a great weekend. And we will definitely see you next time. God bless you all. Have a great night. Uh-oh, Hawker just pulled a mic. And what is that? Did you drop the mic again? All right, folks. Clearing up from what were we? 2-1 something? 2-1 left. And I also, as the music winds down here, folks, I need to say a couple of thank yous out there. First off, Louise ZFGG for the subscription, Azul Leaf 915, as well as Here Comes the Manny for the follows, and is this just bon appetit? Thank you, sir. Welcome in, and Hawker fell asleep. Now that is something right there, folks, that needs to go down in the history books. Somebody was able to sleep on a C-130. Not the easiest airplane in the world to do that. God bless you all. Have a great night. We'll see you next time.